What's up, guys, gals, and of course my modern caveman. I'm Sean. Welcome to the Modern Caveman. Today we're gonna talk about pew 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 bang 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 long distance. And what better rifle to do that with than my personal Ruger Precision Gen 2 in .308. Wow. Alright guys, so today we're going to look at one of my favorite precision rifles. To be very frank, I don't have a lot of them. This is my first more bench-ready precision competition type gun that I purchased, and it's really kind of brought me into that long distance shooting. I'm more of a hunter, but I wanted to get something that I could practice shooting at long distance and get more comfortable with it. So as an entry-level rifle for long distance shooting, I'm going to show you guys how amazing this particular rifle is. First off, it weighs around 10 pounds. With the scope, you're probably closer to 11 and bipod plus. So this is not really a backpacking rifle. That being said, I'm looking at doing a whitetail deer hunt with it and see if I can reach out with it. So this one is in .308. It does come in 6.5 Creedmoor, and more recently, this is the Gen 2. The Gen 3 also has Magnum calibers in .338, Lapua, 300 Win Mag, 6.5 PRC. You name it, it pretty much comes with it right now. So let's start at the back of this rifle. So the cool part about this particular firearm is that it runs off an AR platform, which is pretty sweet. It has the ability to interchange almost any of your favorite AR-15 or AR buttstocks, keeping in mind that this does have a bolt that goes into the tube, so it does have to be a tube style buttstock. But next to that, you can, if you have a favorite AR buttstock that you're more accompanied to and really want to use, you can definitely change it up. It doesn't actually, because the mechanism starts further back, it doesn't affect the actual ability to fold it as well, which is pretty sweet because when you're folding this up, it really does make for easier transportation. That being said, the buttstock itself is very capable. You're looking at multiple cheek and extension adjustments. And the cool part about it is it's actually, you don't need any tools to be able to adjust it. It all just works on here. So myself, I have it at the lower level right now because I do have a lower rings on this particular setup, but it does raise quite a bit if need be. So that's really, really cool. I like that ability to be able to change the favorite buttstock. I love the ability to be able to close it up. Let's move a little bit further on. This is probably one of the better parts of this rifle. So first things first, let me just see if I can show you there. We are running, let's start with the bolt. We are running a 60-degree throw. So it's smooth. This compared to maybe one of your higher end $3,000 or $4,000 guns that you're putting together, it's not going to be running on rails as smooth as that one, but it is smooth enough and you're not going to have any issues with those follow-up shots like you see me shooting outside. Note to self, we're definitely going to do some more long range shooting. This particular video when we had it, it was minus 23 Celsius. So I checked that out for all my American friends. It's about minus 9 Fahrenheit. So it's a little bit cold. I don't know if you guys can see it right there, but I got a little bit of a cheek burn. I don't know if you can see right up in there. And that's courtesy of the plastic stock and my cheek becoming one and freezing. Anyways, enough of me whining. This is a really cool gun. As you can see, I was blowing up some tannerite. Even with 50 km/h winds, so about 30 knot winds, we were smacking a gong at 310 yards. It was only 6 inches. So back to the firearm. So 60-degree bolt throw. We have, let me pick this guy up. We're looking at the safety. It's a 45-degree throw on the safety, which is nice. It's a little bit rough. It might take a little bit of time to work in. I've got about 300 rounds in this firearm, so. And to be honest, I don't really use the safety quite a bit, but it is nice that it's 45-degree bolt throw on it. One of the other really cool parts about this particular firearm is the multi-use or multi-magazine system. Ruger's kind of come up with a system where you can take a lot of these 308 caliber magazines from AICS, PMags. Ruger comes itself with one of these guys. Is a 10-round PMag as well. The way it works is it just slides in and you can pop off the mag just from this little clip here. So it just falls out just by like that. And its locking magazine allows you to basically use almost any of your favorite 308 detachable mags will work in this rifle, which is really cool. So if you do have another platform and you're wanting to be able to switch things out, this is the gun that'll be able to do that. Next part, kind of important, is the trigger. And the trigger is important in any type of, obviously, precision rifle. So this isn't really a two-stage, but it almost has a two-stage feel. So it comes with this blade type trigger. You'll notice it's similar, and I believe Savage calls it AccuTriggers. But basically what it does is it allows you to kind of almost have a little bit of a pull-up or a little bit of a creep before coming and activating the actual trigger. Now, the trigger, if you look at what it says online, is between 2.25 pounds pull and 5. A lot of the stuff that I've seen online, I haven't been able to test this myself yet, but it feels comparatively to a couple of my other triggers, close to more on the side of a 2.5. Yeah, it's, oh, beautiful creep on it. Yeah, really nice trigger. You're gonna be looking at around 2.5 to 5, give or take. But I have seen a lot of different reviews where they're coming straight out of the box under 2, which is pretty much unheard of for straight out of the box system. So that's very cool. Another little cool thing too to mention about this bolt. So obviously you have the extra large knob and lever that allows you to get good access to it. But actually inside the shroud here, it comes with your key to be able to adjust the trigger as well as the bolt disassembly key. So it's all actually inside that, which is really cool. It makes it easy to not lose your stuff like I do all the time and access that firearm. Moving forward from there, a lot of things that you're gonna notice about this versus the Gen 1. The Gen 1 actually has a full Picatinny rail on the top, on the forefront. This only has on the scope, so it's not, it allows you to have a little bit of a lower system in it, or a lower scope mount or rings. So you don't have to have such high rings on it, high base. That being said, I'd probably recommend if you are going to be shooting 1,000 yards type thing that you do get bigger scope mounts. It does allow you to still add some Picatinny rails. The entire foregrip has key mod holes, both top and bottom. Comes with a Picatinny rail that I've just added this cheap little bipod to. Very easy to use, very simple to put together, very easy to use. As I mentioned before, this one is in 308. So this is actually the shorter of the barrels. This is a 20-inch barrel. You're gonna notice that they go all the way up to 26-inch barrels. So very popular gun or caliber above this that I probably, looking back, if I were to choose a caliber, I would have gone with the 6.5 Creedmoor. Just a little bit more accurate, a little bit flatter shooting at longer distance. That's going to be a 24-inch barrel. The 243 goes to 26-inch barrel. So I really like the fact that Ruger has made these barrels match the caliber and really created the best possible system. It is a 1 in 10 twist. So it's meant for that, it's really designed to get as much accuracy as you possibly can out of that bullet. Another really cool thing about this system, if we're to look right here, is that because this is an AR-50 or AR system, the actual barrel itself is replaceable. So, and it's actually replaceable just with the screws that it comes with, sort of a nut that it comes with, and put correct head spacer to make sure that you're gonna put something back on. If you're looking to, you know, one step up your barrel, even though this is a great barrel, I'm gonna go into that in a bit. If you're looking to one step up your barrel, you really wanna get into competition and perhaps get into a more exotic caliber that will still use the 308 headspace, or the 308 head, you'll be able to swap out this barrel pretty much on your own. You don't even have to send it into a gun shop, which is cool. And if you know how to do it, awesome way to do it. It also allows you to have a couple other spare barrels out there. All right, so getting into the barrel itself, it is cold hammer forged and chrome lined. So that's pretty sweet. And obviously we're gonna get a better grouping on that as well. Speaking of grouping, I'm shooting with this gun at the very beginning. It was about 0.75 MOA. Now I'm around that half MOA. I personally believe it takes about 100 rounds to kind of start wearing this gun in. And I've read that a lot as well. So if you are looking to start shooting it right off the box, there's no worries whatsoever. Just make sure that you realize that you're probably not gonna get the accuracy that you were hoping for right away. A lot of people are shooting that 1 MOA, which is still fine. So realistically, this gun should be between a half MOA and 1 MOA, somewhere around there. Everybody I've talked to that currently owns one is around that half MOA to 0.75. So amazing firearm right off the hop. Next to that, would I recommend it? Well, obviously I bought the thing. So it doesn't necessarily mean I'm gonna recommend it, but I do. If you're looking to get into long range shooting, personally, I chose the 308 and I kind of get into that right now. I'm shooting Federal Premium Gold Medal Sierra Match King. These are 168 grain, kind of tuned it up. So this is just, whoops. This is just straight box ammunition. This is the kind of the best stuff that they get. One of the main reasons I chose the 308, it was on sale too versus the 6.5 was kind of out of stock. But one of the main reasons I chose the 308 is because the availability of the ammunition as well as the cost. So here in Canada, which ammunition is like 10 times more expensive than the States, feels like I'm still paying about 30 bucks a box for 20 rounds. Whereas at that time, 6.5 Creedmoor was more like 50. Now that 6.5 Creedmoor, 6.5 Creedmoor has become so popular, pricing is like negligible. So there's not a huge difference. So if I were to choose one, I would probably go for a 6.5 if you have the ability. But the 308 is still amazing. Like I said, you're going to be able to reach out comfortably to 1,000 yards. 600, 700, 800 yards you're going to be able to have a lot of fun with. It's a gun that I recommend if you're looking to get into long range shooting. Hey, if you're a hunter and you just want to practice so you feel comfortable instead of shooting 300 Win Mag consistently or 7 mil or whatever it is and blowing out your shoulder and getting a little bit of that shell shock, I would highly recommend this. This has a hybrid type muzzle brake. The muzzle brake's good at protecting obviously the barrel, but more importantly, mitigates any kick. This gun kicks less than some of my 9mm semi-auto rifles. There's really no kick to it. So you're on target all the time. Target acquisition is amazing on this. I think these things retail now for around $1,800, give or take. If you have $1,800 that you want to get into a rifle system with, that can reach out, that you can shoot less expensive bullets, really hone your shooting experience and learn that long range system, I don't think anything out of the box beats this right now. You know, there is the Tikka lineup. There's a few other guns that have come very similar, but just the modular, how it sits, how it fits, the fact that you can change it up and make it more customizable. You can change the pistol grip, you can change the buttstock, you can do a lot of things to make it your own. I don't think for the money, there's anything out there that comes close. So anyways, I'm now over 100 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for the couple short months we've been on YouTube. I'm trying to get 1 million subscribers like everybody else. So maybe when I hit 1 million subscribers, I'll give this away. What do you guys think? Yeah, might take a little bit. But that being said, thank you so much to everybody that subscribed. Thank you for watching our channel. As you guys know, I pretty much comment on everybody else's comments. So please subscribe, like, share, hit that notification button. And I got some really exciting news coming up for the channel. Some big news coming up in 2 or 3 videos from now. So please, one favor, if you have a firearm you want me to review, please put it in the comments because I think I might be able to make that happen soon. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for joining me at The Modern Caveman, and I'll see you on the next one.